Angel says, dear child, stop everything you're doing right now. You have only 30 minutes to prepare for what's coming. God has sent me with an urgent message that cannot wait. Someone deeply connected to your soul is planning their final goodbye. The ticket has been booked, and what this means will shake the very foundation of your world. This isn't just an ordinary departure. This person has been planning this moment carefully, deliberately choosing this specific time, secretly making arrangements that they've hidden from everyone, especially you. The ticket isn't just a physical document, it represents a spiritual decision they've made that will create distance between your souls. The divine realm is in emergency mode right now. Your guardian angels have been working frantically to create a protective bridge between your spirits, but we need your conscious participation to make it strong enough. This situation is unfolding rapidly, and every minute counts in your preparation. I can see them already packing their essential belongings, checking details, confirming arrangements. The energy surrounding them is heavy with finality, charged with unspoken emotions, focused entirely on creating distance. This person believes they must leave to find what they're seeking. Your connection is about to face its greatest test, a separation that has been brewing beneath the surface for longer than you realize. What appears to be a sudden decision has actually been forming slowly, carefully, painfully. But God has not left you without warning or protection. Like this video and type 911 to receive God's emergency warning and divine protection. Angel says, dear child, now I must reveal the truth about this departure and what it really means. With less than 25 minutes remaining, you need to understand exactly what you're facing so you can prepare properly. This person isn't leaving for the reasons they've shared. Their soul is being pulled by forces they themselves don't fully understand. The ticket was booked during a moment of emotional confusion, a decision made when spiritual clarity was clouded by temporary feelings. What they perceive as necessary distance is actually a misalignment of divine timing. The spiritual authorities are deeply concerned about this departure. I can see them gathering around this person, trying to create moments of doubt, trying to slow their movements, trying to open windows of reconsideration. But free will remains powerful. And this person is currently convinced their path lies elsewhere. God has shown me what they haven't told you. They're leaving not because of dissatisfaction with you, but because of unresolved conflict within themselves. They're seeking external solutions to internal questions. They're hoping distance will provide answers that can only be found through connection. What makes this situation particularly concerning is the timing. This departure comes just before a period of significant spiritual growth that was meant to be experienced together. The divine plan included shared transformation that now faces unexpected interruption. But here's what gives me hope: I can see flaws in their plans. Small details overlooked. Connections not properly severed. Divine roadblocks already being placed. These openings are where spiritual intervention can still change the outcome. Like this video and type 222 to uncover the complete truth about this departure. Angel says, dear child, with just 20 minutes remaining, I must reveal the deeper truth behind this planned goodbye. God is allowing me to show you what's really happening beneath the surface of this departure. The ticket wasn't booked with complete conviction. I can see the hesitation in their spirit, the moment of doubt as they confirmed the details, the quiet questioning that followed. Their certainty isn't as solid as it appears. Their determination wavers when they think of your connection. They haven't shared their complete journey with you. The destination on the ticket isn't their only stop. It's the first of several planned movements, each taking them further from familiar ground. They're creating a path of increasing distance because they believe space will bring clarity. What they don't realize is that this wandering will eventually lead back to the very truths they're trying to escape. God has shown me how they're misreading signs and synchronicities. They've interpreted certain events as confirmations to leave, when these were actually divine tests of commitment and perseverance. They've mistaken temporary challenges as permanent roadblocks. They've confused emotional weather for spiritual climate. Their guardian angels are working desperately to bring clarity, placing unexpected reminders of your connection in their path, creating dreams that stir deeper questioning, arranging coincidences that point toward reconnection. But their current determination is filtering out these divine interventions. Your shared soul contract isn't meant to end this way. What appears as an ending was designed to be a transformation, a deepening, an elevation of your connection. This departure disrupts divine timing and postpones spiritual growth that was intended for both of you. Like this video and type 333 to unlock this divine truth revelation. Angel says, dear child, with just 15 minutes remaining, we must activate your divine connection protection. This spiritual safeguard is being created specifically for this situation, designed to maintain soul bonds even across physical distance. God has dispatched specialized guardian angels to the spiritual bridge between you. These are angels of remembrance, angels of soul recognition, angels of eternal connection. They're positioning themselves along the energy cords that connect your spirits, strengthening these bonds against the strain of physical separation. I can see them weaving threads of golden light between your heart centers, creating an unbreakable cord that will maintain essential communication regardless of distance. This won't prevent the physical departure, that decision remains within their free will, but it ensures that true spiritual connection cannot be severed by mid-geography. Your guardian angel is reinforcing your spiritual memory, ensuring that the essence of your connection remains vivid and accessible. This protection will help you sense their true feelings despite distance. It will help you perceive their unspoken thoughts when confusion tries to distort communication. It will help you recognize divine timing for reaching out when human timing would suggest silence. This divine shield has multiple layers. The outer layer maintains energetic awareness between you. The middle layer preserves the lessons and growth you've shared. The inner layer protects the divine purpose of your connection. Together, they ensure that what truly matters remains intact. As this protection activates, you might feel a gentle warmth in your heart center, a sudden memory of significant moments shared, a quiet knowing that transcends current circumstances. These are signs that divine connection protection is taking effect. Like this video and type 444 to activate this divine connection protection. Angel says, dear child, with divine protection in place and only 10 minutes remaining, God is revealing the exact strategy you need to follow when this departure happens. These divine instructions will guide your words, your actions, and your responses during this challenging transition. First, you must respect their decision while holding space for divine timing. Your initial response creates the energy pattern for everything that follows. Take 3 deep breaths before speaking about their plans, allowing your guardian angels to align your words with higher truth. This respect isn't agreement, it's spiritual wisdom that creates space for divine intervention. When communicating during this transition period, focus on timeless truths rather than temporary emotions. God's angels will guide your words, helping you speak to their soul rather than their current mindset. Pay attention to unexpected pauses in conversation. These are divine openings where deeper truth can enter. There are specific actions you should avoid during this departure phase. Don't attempt to create guilt, don't make ultimatums, don't dismiss their feelings as invalid. These approaches would strengthen their resolve to leave and delay divine reconciliation. Instead, offer blessings for their journey. Maintain consistent but unpressured communication, and continue including them in your spiritual practice. Most importantly, do not mark this as a final ending. Create open loops in your final interactions, unfinished conversations, future references, shared possibilities. These create spiritual pathways for reconnection. Any pressure to make dramatic final goodbyes is a red flag that God wants you to avoid. Your angels will guide specific moments for reaching out after departure. You'll feel distinct promptings for when to send messages that arrive at divinely perfect times. Like this video and type 555 to receive this divine strategy. Angel says, dear child, with just 5 minutes remaining, God is revealing the divine timeline for how this separation will unfold and potentially resolve. What begins as a departure contains precisely timed opportunities for reconnection that serve your highest shared purpose. The divine light is already illuminating key moments in the coming journey. I can see specific dates glowing with spiritual significance, days when their certainty will waver, moments when memories will surface unexpectedly, times when divine signs will become too clear to ignore. What seems like a straight path away will contain divinely arranged curves that lead back to essential truths. Your guardian angels are establishing supernatural coordination between your experiences. I can see them arranging parallel lessons, synchronized insights, complementary growth that will eventually create a foundation for reunion with new understanding. What appears as separate journeys is being divinely coordinated behind the scenes. God wants you to know that this timeline includes 3 distinct phases. The first phase brings necessary distance for individual clarity. The second phase creates unexpected parallels that spark recognition. The third phase opens a window for reconnection with transformed understanding. I can see divine light surrounding a specific season in the future, a time when external circumstances will create natural opportunities for renewed contact. This period is already being prepared in the spiritual realm, with events being arranged to facilitate divinely timed reconnection. This divine timeline isn't about forcing outcomes, but allowing higher purpose to unfold through divine orchestration. Like this video and type 666 to activate this divine timeline awareness. Angel says, dear child, With just 2 minutes remaining before this departure becomes reality, God is revealing how this painful separation will transform into unexpected blessing. What begins as an ending contains seeds of new beginning that will ultimately serve divine purpose. I can see divine energy already beginning to reshape the trajectory of this separation. What appears as disconnection is being divinely directed toward more authentic future connection. What feels like rejection is being transformed into an opportunity for individual strengthening. What seems like divine timing disrupted is actually divine timing operating at a deeper level. This transformation won't be immediate, it will unfold in stages, each revealing another layer of divine purpose. The initial separation creates space for essential personal growth. The middle period develops new strengths and perspectives. The final phase allows for potential reconnection with greater wisdom and appreciation. Your guardian angels are already weaving blessings into this challenging situation. I can see them creating pathways toward deeper self-understanding, opportunities for releasing dependency, openings to new relationships that support your spiritual evolution. The divine realm specializes in turning painful separations into pathways to greater wholeness, temporary endings into foundations for more authentic beginnings, human departures into divine arrivals. This situation, though heartbreaking, has already been targeted for this kind of spiritual alchemy. This departure isn't the end of the story. It's a necessary chapter in a longer narrative that continues to unfold according to divine purpose. Like this video and type 777 to activate this divine transformation. Angel says, Dear child, as the moment of departure arrives, God is establishing complete spiritual protection and revealing the divine resolution that will ultimately emerge from this separation. This protection ensures that higher purpose remains active despite physical distance. Heavenly wisdom operates beyond human understanding of endings and beginnings. It sees connections that transcend physical proximity, purposes that span multiple chapters of relationship, growth that requires both togetherness and separation in divinely orchestrated rhythm. Your guardian angels are establishing this higher perspective, creating space for divine timing to work through each stage of this journey. I can see divine markers being placed along both your paths, spiritual signposts that will create moments of remembrance, reflection, and potential reconnection. What appears as separate journeys contains divinely orchestrated crossing points where higher awareness can emerge. God wants you to understand that true resolution includes transformation for both spirits involved. This person's journey away will eventually lead to essential self-discoveries. Your experience of their absence will create space for crucial inner growth. Every step, though painful, serves a purpose in the larger divine choreography. Feel the divine light surrounding your connection completely now. Your guardian angels have created a permanent temple of truth between your spirits, a sacred space where authentic connection remains accessible beyond physical presence. This protection doesn't eliminate the pain of separation, but it ensures that what truly matters remains eternally accessible. Like this video and type 888 to seal this divine soul connection.